Hello there and welcome to Stockoglaws builds a PC with me, Stockoglaws. I'm not quite sure what the sound quality is going to be like, and this is a bit weird because normally when I'm sitting talking on the computer, I'm kind of just my hands are everywhere. You know, I've got this microphone, and yeah, it's a bit weird. So here I am. So I've been really worried about this. You know, a lot of you guys have wanted to see me do a vlog or something, and I'm just terrible. I don't mind having, you know, this persona where no one can see me and stuff, but yeah, this is a bit weird for me, and I bet it's a bit weird for you. I bet a lot of you didn't realise I look like this, but for my sins I do. And I've got the farming cap on there, you know. So yeah, a bit nervous, but you know, it is what it is. So today, I'm going to be building a computer. I'm sorry about the lighting and the quality of the camera. It's all very new to me, this whole filming thing. So I've been spending ages trying to get the lighting sorted. So I found a spot in the dining room. I found this little table that we can kind of work on, and I got light coming in from the outside. So natural light is the best light, I've been told. But yeah, here we are. This is it. This is what we're doing. I suppose the normal thing to do when you're having a build is to go through all your components and your parts and stuff. So yeah, let's try that. Is this as weird for you? It is for me. You know, I'm so out of my comfort zone. It's unreal, but we'll go with it. So motherboard. I've chose a Maximus 5 formula. I had to read on the box because I actually forgotten what I got. Pretty good board. Hang on, let me just explain something. Again, this is going to be my like my Euro Truck Simulator all over again. You know, I'll start thinking about something and I'll go on a tangent. We might not actually build a PC today, you know. We might be just talking crap for 4 hours or something. But I didn't know anything about building a computer. I didn't know what parts I needed. I didn't know makes, models. You know, obviously I've heard of the Nvidias and the Asus, but that's about as far as it went. So I had a good friend, Craig, from Calgary. I'll leave a link in the bottom. That's weird, me doing that. Normally I'm doing that like off screen. Oh gosh, this is going to be terrible. So I apologise if you've never seen any of my videos before, but I am a bit of a dirt, bit of a noob. I haven't really got a clue what I'm doing, so you're not going to learn a lot from me today. There's loads of videos to watch how to build this PC, so go check that out quickly. Yeah, so I had a bit of help. I made some changes to the specifications that Craig was talking about to me. He wanted me to have a look at the Gigabyte Sniper G1 Sniper 3, I think. But the only trouble is, the board was really expensive for what it was, and I felt that the features of this, especially the overclocking and things, were just fantastic. So I kind of gone with this, and it comes with Assassin's 3. So Assassin's Creed 3. So I'm really happy about that. I haven't got Assassin's 3 Creed. Oh, see, this is going to be terrible. I'm not going to edit any of this. All right, so you guys are going to see how it comes. I stole my graphics card from my old PC. It's a HD 7770 2GB version Asus. It's probably the weakest component on my computer, to be honest, but at the moment the graphics card is running everything fine. I'm not seeing any slowdown in games or frame rates or anything, so I'm quite happy with that. But I will be looking to upgrade that probably in a few months' time, and I'll let you guys know when. So yeah, that's probably the weakest part. Motherboard, graphics card. We've got an i7 3770K, which is really good for overclocking. I'm not going to overclock it stupidly where I'm going to need nitrous, you know, something to cool it down, like a liquid nitrogen or anything like that. But we are going to overclock it a bit, and I'll show you my cooler in a second. What else have I got? I've got the TX850 Corsair power supply. It's 80 plus bronze, so nice steady supply, good quality. Really pleased with that. I've got a SSD, 120 gig, literally just to put my operating system on, fast boots and all that, so there should be some benefit of that. I stole my drive from my old computer, so it's just a cheap and cheerful Samsung drive. I've got 2GB Barracuda hard drive and a 1GB Barracuda hard drive. So with these, the SSD and the 2 hard drives, I'm thinking putting the operating system on this baby, and then having the 2GB just to do all my recording on, and the 1000 gigabyte. Did I say 2GB? Sorry, 2TB, and the 1000 terabytes. 1TB. I told you I'm terrible. My 1TB then literally be just for all my games and stuff like that. So hopefully, kind of makes sense. Craig did talk about going to RAID configuration by getting 4 1TB drives and put them into some sort of RAID, but nice and simple, you know. Craig's always never, you know, he might not be here, you know, in 5 years' time when I have a problem. So I've stolen my RAM out of my own computer, the Vengence Corsair 8 gigs, well 16 gigs. I've got 2 slots of 8, so that's pretty cool. And this I'm really pleased about. This is the Noctua NH-D14. Hey, check me out. It's a beast of an air cooler. Now I was looking at benchmarking and things like that, and for me it's it's really technical, and I don't know anything about computer. You know, I think Craig said to me, he said, open up your computer that you got at the moment and show me a picture, you know, and I didn't know what I was looking at, I didn't know what I was doing. It took me about 10 minutes to open the bloody case. So in the space of my computer blowing up to building, I've probably watched about 400 million YouTube videos, and there's one about liquid cooling. Now liquid cooling probably costs you 100 quid for a Corsair H100i, which fits on top of your, I haven't mentioned about the case yet, but it fits on top of the case, and it's a pretty good, you know, closed system. But there's doing some benchmarking tests on overclock processors, and this thing, you know, come up trumps. So me and water and a computer don't really mix, so I thought, well, the safest option is just to buy this massive air cooler, and I did. This thing's got like 2 radiators like that and 2 fans, you know, so it's like double air cool, you know, but I'll explain on that when we come to fit it. So yeah, I've got that as well. I've got my installation for Windows 7 Pro. I was going to go Windows 8, but nah, Windows 7. I would literally just open this just to see if it wasn't scratched or anything. But yeah, this is the Phantom Enthusiast full tower case. It looks nice and sexy. It's red and white. It's got fan controls on it and stuff, and it's got a few fans included in that. So we'll have a look at that closer when we come to it. The reason why I chose something like that is because it's got the cable tidy management system. You've got these little grommets inside the case that you can just push all your cables through, and it looks nice and easy. And I'm going to need a big old case to fit this huge air cooler in, you know. So that's really it for the first video. You probably won't see my face again until you're a gamer. I told you it wasn't pretty, but you guys really was like, do a vlog. You kind of can see why I haven't. So this is it, peeps. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll try and put a total. How much will this cost? I know someone's going to ask how much. I reckon, because I'm reusing my graphics card, I'm reusing my RAM, the optical drive, it's probably a good, well, that and that was just over £500, so about 550. So 6, 7, probably about £1,100 probably I spent on this, and that's where the donations I've been getting on my channel. So thank you very much for everybody who's donated, and the peeps helping me out, you know, by not having ad block on the videos as well. So really, you know, I wouldn't be in the position to splash out with this if it wasn't for you guys. So massive thank you very much, and I hope I do justice by you know, bringing you good quality videos for a long time to come. I'm really enjoying the channel, and you know, you peeps are amazing. So I'll stop picking you up now, and I'll put the camera in a position that you can see me do stuff. I'm not really going to be building it like this because you probably won't see much. So I'll probably have the camera over my shoulder somehow, and yeah, I guess I'll have a play and see what we can come up with. I'm going to try and get Craig on Skype from Calgary, just so he can. So if I get stuck, where's this wire go? Or, you know, what's this for? Then you can say, you know, Stocko, it goes here. So yeah, thank you very much, and hello. This is weird. In a way, it's actually worse than actually talking to myself playing a computer game, because at least I was like locked up in my office, and I shut the door, and you know, no one can really look in. But there's a massive window here, and probably people are looking in the window thinking, what on earth is he doing? He's got a farmer's cap on, you know, and he's just talking to the wall, because obviously they can't see the camera. So yeah, I'll worry about that. Yeah, well, thank you very much, and I'll see you all very soon. Ciao for now. Hello there. Right, okay, I'm back. So this is the motherboard. I've got my strap on. That sounded wrong. You know what I mean. It's earth to the dog cage, so I'm not going to blow anything up. I am on carpet, so I'm just being extra cautious. So yeah, this is the motherboard. There it is. The benefits of this, it's amped for perfect audio. Yeah, they got this like HD audio thing in here, and it lights up, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that when we get it inside the box. It's got dual band Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well. Up to 60% hybrid graphics boost. Yeah, check that out. And a Virtue MVP. So it's a stream engine. Do you know what? I know they're great stuff to have, but I'm just reading it off the box. What's on the back? Okay, so LGA 1155. That's the socket that we've got for the i7. Chipset is Z77. Dual channel memory. So we've got 4 DIMMs, DIMM slots, which is for the RAM. We've got 3 PCIe's. 3.0 times 16 slots. Yeah. VGA. I'm not worried about that. Back panel. We've got 4 USB 3s. We've got a eSATA, HDMI, standard display port, a LAN port. We've got some audio jacks as well. ROG Connect on-off switch. Again, no idea. Storage. We've got enough for 6 gigabyte. SATA 3. Got some more USB stuff. We've got an Intel LAN, which is quite important really, because a lot of people don't like anything other than Intel for their gigabit Ethernet. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, here we go. We've got the 7.1 channel high definition audio, which is brilliant. High fidelity headphone amplifier. So we've got a pretty good sound card inbuilt into the motherboard. It's a eATX, extended ATX form factor, and we get a free game, as I said before. So that's what the backplate looks like. Okay, well, let's open this baby up then. I haven't opened this up at all yet. So it'll be interesting for me as well as you guys. Hopefully you guys can see okay. Craig isn't online at the moment on Skype, so I can't get out. So Craig isn't here, but I didn't want to wait until the light goes, and this has been sat on the sat in the living room now for a few days, so I didn't want to wait any longer. You can see what we got in here. Oh. Okay, right, what we got? We got a thing, another thing. That's an IO shield. We need that. Got some stickers in case we want to stick stuff. I guess we got a little manual. When I say little, look how thick that is for a motherboard manual. Look at it. Yeah, and there's the thing, so I'll be referring to that quite a lot, I think. And there's another Oh, it's a quick start, guys. Hopefully this will have the map of the board. Yeah, there we go. The hardest thing is to find out where all the fans and all that is on the actual motherboard. So hopefully there's a little... No, it'll be in the big manual. Here we go. I'm gaming, do not disturb. So I'll have to let the wife know that when this is on the door, you know, we mean business. Oh, these things are pretty cool. You plug in, you know, for on the box on the front, you've got the LEDs and all that. Basically, it's just a nice little adapter. You plug them all in here, and then you just boom, plug it in as one. So that's pretty cool. What's that? Instructions. Oh, it's a sticker. Okay, so Republic of Gamer sticker. So we'll keep that. That looks like a USB to USB. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, and we got some stuff. Do you know what? I don't know what half this stuff is. Now, I don't know what these are. These are SATA cables. SATA cables. What's that one? I think that's SATA 3. SATA 2. These are SATA 3. Yeah, 6 gigabytes. So these are the ones that we'll be using to hook up our hard drives. We got MCPIE combo Wi-Fi. Okay, we got one of them. We got an SLI thingy. As you can see, I'm really technical, but hopefully we can get around to find out what all this stuff is. I might have to read the instructions, pause the video and read, because there's a lot more in here than I thought there would be. You know, because the only thing really that makes sense to me in here is that, you know, you just sit that on the door when you're gaming, so the wife knows that I'm recording. So yeah. So I'm going to read the manual, play with the stickers. I'll show you the motherboard quickly. So that's what we get in that one. And this is the motherboard. I think I've opened this upside down here. And there we go. So this is like the heart of the engine, really. You know, this is that like a little sticker or something? Yeah, a sticker on there. This is the LGA socket. This is where you keep put the RAM, and this is where the graphics card will go. So yeah. So I'm going to read up on the on how to use this thing and all the different add-ons and stuff like that. So okay peeps, we're back. We got the case laid on its side, taking the case off, which was a pain, wasn't it, Craig? You know, about 20 minutes just to slide the case off, and I was thinking, right, if this build is going to go as well as taking the case off, then we could be here for a while. Okay.
Hey man, if that's the worst of your problem, I'm pretty sure it'll go easy.
Yeah. In the case I found a box a box. I haven't opened the box yet. I thought I'd wait for you peeps. Let's see what we got inside. It's like Christmas, this. Okay, so we've got a speaker wire and some cable clips, which is good.
The little speaker is your post, so you want to make sure that you plug that in, because that will give you feedback as to whether the computer is starting up properly or not.
Oh, okay, and that clips onto your motherboard, yeah?
Yeah, there's a little slot on the bottom of the motherboard.
Brilliant. I've got some clips, not quite sure what they're for yet. Like T-clips or something.
Can I keep bringing it close to the camera?
Sorry, yeah, I can bring it close to you, yeah. Yeah, I'll take them out and you can see.
Those look like angle brackets.
Yeah. We'll figure out what they are very soon.
Not sure, just put them down for now.
And we got loads of... it's quite nice as well. If you buy a decent case, peeps, then they do tend to label what the screws are. You know, so you can see 632 screw hexagons, and they've all got like individual you know, screw flats. I find that really good. So you probably won't use all these screws, but it's nice to know that you just pick up a certain screw type and happy days. Now what I'm looking for is these, and these, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but they're called standoffs, and you need to put these onto the back, isn't it, Craig, to lift up the motherboard so it doesn't short out.
Yeah.
So there we go. So let's just grab them.
It's called a standoff screw because it stands the motherboard off of the back of the tower.
Awesome. So I'll put all the rest of the bits back into my box, and I'll just put that to one side, and here we go. Now, Craig, I don't know if you can see this, buddy, but on the inside of the case, the NZXT...
You've got 100 holes?
Yeah, there's a million holes here, but the good thing is that they got a plate here. I don't know if the people on the camera can see this, but there's like A is ATX, U is micro ATX, and it goes down.
Yeah. You just want ATX. This is just a standard ATX board.
It's the E ATX. The one I've got.
That just means it has 3 extra screws at the bottom.
So
just do ATX first, and then
see where
I'll show
we
you
are.
where the 3 EATX are.
Okay. Alright then. So as you can see there, I don't know if you can or not, but A is ATX. So on the A, all on the A's were put on these standoffs. Right, there we go. Okay then peeps, we're back. I've got Craig on Skype, so say hello, Craig.
Hey.
There we go. So if anything goes wrong, it's Craig's fault. No, I'm joking. Right. Okay, so I've got the motherboard out. We've worked out where the RAM goes. On this board, it's got B1, B2, A1, A2, and in the manual it says the configuration should be A2, B2 is the optimal. So we're going to put the RAM in these red ones here, and they don't flip out, do they, those ones there? Okay, here we go.
All 4 sides, both sides should come down.
Oh, they should flip out, should they?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think this one does.
What's the model of your motherboard again?
It's a Maximus V Formula. Well, seems to be sliding in alright, Craig.
Alright. If it's good to go, it's good to go.
Just need to put a bit of... Oh, this box.
Oh, yeah, no, those are stationary.
Okay. Okay. There we go. God, I am so nervous. I am shaking.
Just calm down, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I've had a beer to try and calm me down. It's probably not the wisest thing to do when building a computer, but...
It's not going to affect you that much. One isn't going to hurt you.
No. Okay, they're in.
Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to do is pull out your processor.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah.
Now, you can use the stock cooler, or you can use the fancy cooler. It doesn't make a difference if you're not going to overclock.
Well, I do want to overclock a little.
Oh, we're getting fancy now.
I am, yeah. I think I'm getting too overconfident, to be honest, Craig.
That's okay. I can help you walk. I can walk you through it. It's not that hard.
But the good thing is the motherboard, the BIOS on the motherboard is pretty good. It's
Yeah, no, Asus has some really nice motherboard BIOSes. It's real simple to overclock, real simple, real safe.
Brilliant.
It actually does it for you.
Yeah, that's it. You just press a button and it stabilizes and all that. Just to show the peeps at home, that's the stock cooler. As you can see, it's got the thermal paste on it already. It's fairly easy. You just basically just clip them in all 4 corners. That's the stock cooler, but we're not going to go with that. I don't want to give you that. I want to give you this. and we're gonna have this massive Noctua cooler in a minute that we're gonna show you peeps. So I'll get that out of my way. Actually, it's probably worth keeping these, Craig, isn't it, for a rainy day?
Make sure you keep the plastic on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And actually, there's no reason to keep the old one because your new one has replaceable fans, whereas that one does not.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, let's.
But just put it off to the side for now. Don't throw it away until after we've hard tested your computer.
Yeah. Oh, you know me so well, Craig. Okay.
Alright, so now to remove the CPU safety pin, there should be a black cover over top of the little CPU socket on the motherboard.
Yep, there is, yep.
Okay, just go to the front side that's closest to the connectors, and you should just be able to pop that off, the black piece.
Okay, do I lift the pin up first?
No.
No?
There should be a black side that leads towards all the connectors at the back of your motherboard, where your video card is and such. Yeah, just pull that off.
Right,
perfect.
Got that off.
Okay.
Okay.
now there's a pin underneath the right-hand side of the processor socket.
There is?
You push that down and pull out to the right.
Okay.
Oh, I see how you have it facing. Turn your motherboard 90 degrees counterclockwise.
There we go.
There you go. Now all my instructions will make sense.
Okay. Well, we're not doing too bad at the moment, Craig. So I've got the the CPU here.
Now, if you look closely at the CPU, you'll see a gold pin on the right-hand side. A little arrow.
A little arrow. Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that lines up with the bottom right-hand side of the motherboard.
I think it's bottom left for where I am.
Oh, okay. Then bottom left.
Yeah. So I'll just.
But there should be an indicator arrow on the motherboard as well.
Yeah, and there's two notches, top left and right, which lines up with that.
Just place her on.
Oh god, I am shaking. There we go. He's in.
Okay. Is it sitting fairly flush?
He is. Yeah.
Perfect. Now put the lid down.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. That should go underneath the first pin, and then if you pull that lever down.
Yep.
And then place it back underneath the mounting bracket. It should be fairly stiff. Don't worry about it.
Perfect. Done. Ah. Okay. We're getting there.
Now, this is the point where I would recommend putting it inside your tower, because the cooler is going to be so massive that it'll actually get in your way instead of save you space.
Okay.
So what I would recommend is pulling out the case now and putting the standoffs in.
Brilliant.
So just put your motherboard off to the side for now.
Right then, peeps at home, I'm just going to pause the video. I'll be back once I've unloaded this huge, massive case, yeah, we'll get ready to put the motherboard in. So exciting stuff. Stay with us, and I'll be back very soon.
Okay, there is Flex ATX, and then there's SSI CEB, whatever that is, and SSI EEB.
Yeah, those are our server motherboards.
Okay. So it covers all basic
This motherboard only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 standoff holes.
Right. I like the way Craig knows more about.
Across the top, and then there's the 6 down at the bottom.
I like the way you know more about this motherboard than I do.
I'm also looking at it online, right?
Oh, okay.
First page from Asus online.
I can't tell what's the name of it. There's plenty of room in this case, isn't there? It's
Oh, it'll get very small very quickly.
that's cool. You've got this little cap that you put on to tighten them up, which is good.
That's ingenious. I haven't seen one of those yet.
Oh yeah, it's just
It's just a cap with a hole in it, right?
it is, mate, yeah. On the other end you've got Phillips, so you can
I have a specialty screwdriver set just for that. Actually, you can get it for Pinky. I think you might like one.
oh, okay.
It's only about 15 pounds.
What's it called? Specialty PC gaming case thing.
It's a box set called iFixit. And it's a 52-piece set, and it allows you to put standoff screws in. It's got a hex head, it's got torques, it's got the tri-lobe Phillips screwdriver for Mac, everything.
Perfect.
It's got screwdriver types I've never even seen before, actually.
Well, I'm hoping I won't have to use this too many times, right? It should hopefully last me a few good years.
But you think this is bad, you should try building a server rack.
Oh, get in there. Okay, I might time lapse this if I can. Actually, that's not the right screen. Should have done this before turning the camera on, to be honest.
It's kind of important for certain people to see it. Like some will use your video as a reference, so you want to kind of show a bit of everything.
what I'm putting.
Just finger tight is good.
I'm just trying to tighten these up so they're all flush, you know, so they will put the same sort of height.
Yeah. Well, just remember they are brass, so they can break pretty easily. You should just fill in with your fingers first and then tighten them afterwards.
I think I've ruined the top of this socket thing. There we go. There's a bit more. Ugh. Might have to get a little spanner on that one. I don't think the holes or the threads in here are very good because it's just literally eating up the top of the thread thing, the Phillips head on the socket. Okay, I'm going to pause the camera and make sure these all tighten up properly, and then I'll be back.
Okay, we're back. So what we're going to do is open up the air cooler and show you guys what's in the box. This thing's heavy. Oh wow. So yeah, you can see the difference between the stock air cooler and when you buy a decent air cooler as well. I don't know, on the benchmarks, Craig, this was like sort of hitting on the same sort of level as the liquid cooling.
Yeah, Noctua will outperform a lot of things. Intel does heat up a lot faster than AMD though.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't recommend overclocking more than, say, 10%.
Okay. But the good thing is, it's just press the button in the BIOS, isn't it? And it kind of stabilises and works itself out.
Yeah.
From what I read. This thing is razor sharp. There we go. Look at the size of that baby. It's actually bigger in real life. I've seen one of these on YouTube, but yeah, I think we might be okay. Well, there's directions, isn't it?
Yeah. So you see how the front fan has an open side on it?
Yep.
That means it's going to push the fan air through to the back.
So it goes that direction.
Yep.
That's how it needs to be mounted then. And
Yep.
I don't think we're going to do it. Because
No, I wouldn't recommend doing it first.
No, I mean,
That box,
I'm
that
just
box
worried
you
about...
have it sitting on contains some more stuff in it.
Ah. Here we go.
Now, one of these will say AMD, one of these will say Intel. You have to make sure you grab the Intel set.
Okay. Hope you guys can see this on the camera. Intel set. The Intel set. That's the AMD set. So we don't need that. We've got the thermal paste. We've got the fans. I think there are fan extensions, maybe. And some other stuff there. So we'll put that to one side, and we got a nice Phillips screwdriver as well. Let's see what's in this other one. I think that's empty. Yep, empty. Okay. Right. So that's the back plate that needs to go there, and then you screw in some of these standoffs again, which raises it.
Yeah, now there's a piece of foam on the underside of the mounting bracket, and you might have to remove a section of it to mount it on the back of the motherboard.
On this thing there's a piece of foam.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you might or might not have to remove it. It depends on what the back of the motherboard looks like once you've got it on.
Okay. Right, let's turn this over. you go. Yeah, because there's a shield there, I'm presuming you need to take that off, and that'll fit. Yeah, that looks about right to me. So, from the videos I've seen on YouTube on installation, you got these screws with a flat head, and I think they fit just inside there. There's ABC, so B is LGA 1156, which I believe is the same as for the 1155 socket. So we go B.
Whatever the holes line up with.
Yeah. Flip that up. Ah, there we go. Oh, the dog. She's barking it. She's barking mad. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we need these spacer things. And then these brackets. Now what they do is they go on like that, and then, so if we want it mounted that way, then I think these brackets need to go like that.
Just make sure before you screw it on, you check the alignment by putting the cooler on top.
Okay. Do you know what? I don't think the cooler's going to fit though, Craig, because of these. Unless I move this fan, instead of having that as a...
Instead of it a push, you want it as a pull.
I could have that there, couldn't I, as an exhaust?
Yep.
So let's take that fan off.
To pull that off, just pull that tab back and then lift it out. It's pretty stiff.
Okay. There we go. I might take both out actually. Don't know if you can see this on the camera. They got all the wires and things. Alright, there's one. Right. That looks good to me, Craig.
Does it line up with all the other screw holes?
Yeah, there's only literally one more screw hole, and you've got to take the middle fan out, so I might as well do that now.
Yeah. Same thing, you just pull out those tabs, or pull them back and then out, and then lift up.
There we go. I've got to remember how that went. I'm sure you better tell me.
I can tell you how to get it back in.
Oh, that's all right.
And they're actually universal. You can turn that thing 180 degrees, and you can still put the fans in the opposite way.
Perfect. Okay. Right, on I suppose they're exactly the same, aren't they? That definitely lines up with that one. I think that's good, buddy.
Alright, put the screws into the base plate and make sure that they're tight, and then you're good to go to put it in the tower.
Okay. Oh, that dog. Beautiful. Now I'm just going to pause the video just for a second while I sort this dog out. I'll be back in a sec. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to go at the motherboard then. And that should fit perfectly. There we go. Now where's the motherboard screws? That'll be in my case lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they'll be the rounded head small screws. It's kind of hard to explain those.
So roundy head small screws we're looking for. To be honest, they all look like roundy head sort of small screws to me. And I suppose there'd be 9 of them, wouldn't there?
Well, actually, there'll be more than that, because the standard CES board is like 12 standoffs, I think.
It's not them. Hello, dog. Okay, that's the HDD. They're too big. They're thumbnail screws, so it's not any of those 3. I think it's 632 screw flat. I think that's what they are. Are they rounded? Like, I don't know if you can see these guys, but there's
yeah, they'll have a round, smooth Phillips face.
Yeah, I think this is it. Don't know if you can see that, Craig.
No, you'd have to bring it a lot closer. Yes, that's the one.
That's the one. There you go, peeps. So it's those. And the dog is scratching the floor like she's a cat. Right. Now my video might cut out because I'm going to run out of space, so if it runs out then I'll see you back once I've done the screwing in of the motherboard. Oh my god, dog! Stop!
What was he doing?
She keeps scratching like she's a cat. You know, like what cats do? They kind of like scratch at the floor and then settle down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she does the same. I think she thinks she's part cat, which explains a lot. Okay. God, I'm shaking. Oh my god, dog, stop scratching. Let's put one here. So this doesn't need to be too tight, does it?
On the motherboard? No, just like a quarter of a turn past snug.
Okay.
If that means anything to you.
Yeah. Okay then peeps, here we go. It's as you can see, it's all in. You can't see anything apart from the power supply. Let me try and position the camera. The power supply and this massive air cooler But there it is, and there's my graphics card. So it's all in. This is my monitor I'm using. It's an AOC. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, it won't let me. Yeah, so I've got the G15. There's my headset. There's my Euro Truck Simulator 2 controller. So yeah, my iPad. I've got my works computer. And there's my printer. So this is kind of my my setup, peeps. I'm sorry the video quality isn't the best, but I'm using this camera. So yes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the side panel back on. I'm going to shut the curtains so it's all nice and dark and you can see it all. It's got some lights. Well, let me just show you the front if I can. There's some of the USB. Move this over. And as you can see, so there's the fan controller. I put a Noctua badge on the front there. But as you can see, it is a nice case. So I'm going to put the cover on now, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'll put the side cover on, and I've plugged in the fans. There's two fans, which are here and there. So you ready for the turn on then? And then see how quick it boots up. So let's press this button. There we go. You can see some red lights coming on, and there's some red lights on the front. It looks better in the dark. And here we go, starting Windows. So I think it's about 25 seconds it takes. Well, not even that really. There we go. Welcome. And there we go. We're straight in. So it didn't take very long at all, and that's the benefit of using the SSD. So, but peeps, that's my setup. It's working. I've installed a few programs, and I should be ready to start sorting out my save game files. That's what's next, really. I don't know if you can see in there, but the motherboard. See the number, the red numbers, AO. It's got like a thing on the motherboard that tells all different types of codes and stuff. Also there's some, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. But there you go, peeps. That's my setup. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I don't know what the quality is going to be like, so I apologise. But I'll see you all very, very soon. Ciao for now.